The Honest Woodcutter and the Golden Axe. Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter who lived in a small village near a large forest. Every day, he would go into the forest to chop wood and sell it to feed his family. One day, while chopping wood by the river, he accidentally dropped his axe into the water. The woodcutter was devastated because his axe was his only tool for making a living. He sat by the river, crying, when suddenly, the water began to sparkle and a beautiful fairy appeared before him. The fairy asked, "Why are you crying, dear woodcutter?" The woodcutter explained, "I dropped my axe into the river, and it's the only one I have. Without it, I cannot work or feed my family." The fairy smiled kindly and said, "I will help you. I'll retrieve your axe." The fairy dived into the river and soon emerged with a golden axe. She asked, "Is this your axe?" The woodcutter looked at the golden axe, but shook his head. "No, that's not mine." The fairy then dove again and returned with a silver axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The woodcutter shook his head again. "No, that's not mine either." The fairy dove one more time, and this time she came up with the woodcutter's old rusted axe. The woodcutter smiled and said, "Yes, that's mine." The fairy was impressed by his honesty. She said, "Because you are honest, I will reward you. I will give you all 3 axes, the golden one, the silver one, and your own." The woodcutter was overjoyed, but he only asked for his old axe and thanked the fairy for her kindness. The fairy smiled and said, "Because of your honesty, you will never be in need again." From that day on, the woodcutter worked hard with his 3 axes, and his life became much better, but he never forgot the lesson he learned from the fairy.